honestly.
Ready for me to read you the tweet?
Yeah, I'm ready for the tweet.
This was 7 hours ago. Gary Gensler. If Satoshi Nakamoto went as Satoshi Nakamoto for Halloween, would we be able to tell? Happy 15th anniversary to Satoshi's famous white paper that started crypto. Any crypto companies that are tricking investors should start treating them to compliance with the securities laws.
That's actually very interesting.
Welcome back
To another week,
Sometimes Crypto,
the unscripted.
crypto podcast.
Heyo.
Heyo.
It's Halloween
It is Halloween on a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday.
So this will be out Thursday.
Everyone's favorite day to have Halloween,
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Everyone had their parties already.
Yeah. And so now they're just partying again tonight.
So what are you?
I am my inner me.
You're your interview.
At least that's what I've been told. A hippie with a little sign. It says Bitcoin.
I can't read right now.
It says You can't read?
No.
Oh shit. What are you?
I'm one of the blind mice. That's what we did for work today. We're 3 blind mice.
3 blind mice?
So currently I can't read that.
I see.
But I'll read my computer when I need to.
Okay. Okay. Rules apply.
Rules of life.
I've been touching the knobs a lot.
Like touching knobs.
Yeah. Yeah. So, how was your Halloween week?
I spent my Halloween weekend driving from Disney to Boca Raton and staying at a resort.
Boca Raton.
I did not party. I chilled.
Oh yeah, chilling. Good. Have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No.
That show's hilarious.
I've been told.
The old guy Frank.
Mm-hmm.
He was donating money. He thought he was donating money to Boca Raton, but he was donating money to Boko Haram, and it was like a terrorist organization.
Gotcha.
And like he had this whole thing going on. It's a very funny show. I recommend watching it. But we're not here for that's. It's Always Sunny. We're here for more relevant news. William, tell us what today is. Besides Halloween.
Oh, okay. You want that news? Okay. Today
It's a holiday.
Today is a holiday. It's because of Halloween.
No.
Oh.
It's another. There's
another holiday.
another holiday that
What
coincides.
holiday is it?
The one that you're about to say.
Oh, it is not Bitcoin's birthday, but it is Bitcoin's white paper's birthday.
Ew. Damn.
Today marks 15 years since the white paper was released.
Yes, sir.
All those years ago.
All those years ago, 15 years.
We're here, baby. We're pumping.
It's getting close to adulthood.
It's pumping. That's all I know.
It is. It's at like around 34,000.
I'm refreshing CoinGecko. Current market price on CoinGecko is $34,591 with 78 cents. Followed by ETH at 1811. And then we got my favorite as of right now, Sol pumping nonstop at 37.81 since the Solana event in Amsterdam is going on.
That seems like a fun event to be at. Solana Amsterdam event, just causing straight rallies.
Straight rallies right now.
You said no plebs were allowed?
No, I'm not sure if they went from the guy I heard that he is currently there. He goes, it's more so investors and developers.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, everyone's talking trash about Sol. They're just building.
The builders are there.
The builders are there.
Yeah, it sounds like a no pleb event.
Yeah.
Probably because a lot of people aren't really into getting into like the crypto market right now. Like
Yeah,
unless you're like already in
That
it.
ETF is gonna come on in. You're gonna be too late.
The ETF is gonna cause some changes. Yeah.
Where you want to start? You want to start?
Nah. Well, I got Bitcoin news because I spent the weekend hanging out with a bunch of Bitcoiners. Miami Bitcoin community had this thing called the Bitcoin Vortex, and it invited all the Bitcoiners around the state of Florida to come over. They scheduled a bunch of events back to back, and barbecue, like restaurant, like meetups, like different things going on. And it was
So what did these I'm assuming they're all maxies. Say.
They're all maxies.
Not my favorite people to hang around with.
I got roasted.
Anyone maxi for anything is not my favorite.
At one of the events, I got a little roasted. I made a little mistake, made a little miscalculation error.
You wore an STX shirt.
Yeah, I wore a Stacks Foundation shirt, which is like a side chain that's supposed to use Bitcoin as like the...
Which uses Bitcoin.
It uses Bitcoin as a base layer. And I walked in wearing the shirt, and they're like, "What are you doing with that shirt?" And I was like, "This is the only Bitcoin related shirt I have." They're like, "Nah, we need to find you a better shirt, man." And I was like, "Damn,
it's okay though.
It's like that." Yeah.
They accept them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they accept us.
No, but they're cool people. Besides the fact
that they were roasting you.
Yeah, they were roasting me. It was a good time though. It was funny. It was like one of those like the roast of Alex from the Bitcoin Maxies.
What did they say about you?
And not about me. No.
What did they say about Bitcoin?
They talked a lot of like technical stuff. Some things beyond my comprehension, because they got like into like very technical things with like developers, like and like updates and improvement proposals that I'm not aware of. One guy did show me a very interesting tool. It is like BitClock.
Okay.
And it pretty much gave me a bunch of widgets that could add on. It shows you the block height, the dollars per sats per dollar,
and the hash rate,
and then the current hash rate. Yeah. So
I don't use widgets
on
my iPhone.
One thing that I do know that they talked a lot about is the Lightning Network, which is supposed to like help make Bitcoin more.
What they say?
It's like they love it, at least for the most part. It's super fundamental in like the future growth. It looks like a lot of platforms that they are using use what's it called? Just lightning networks. There's this thing called channels where like you would have a wallet, I'd have a wallet, we'd open up a channel with each other with a set amount of satoshis, and then we could just transfer back and forth with like almost no fees, depending on like the wallet that you're using.
Okay.
It's really cool stuff. I found out about it's like a decentralized forum called stacker.news. We were going over some of like the blogs on that, but I was more curious about the actual platform, stacker.news. So it's like a Reddit type system where you could just write a post and say something. It does cost some, so you would connect a Lightning wallet to the thing. It would generate some random username, and so when you do this, you start off with like very base, like you can do this for free at the beginning, but then as like you start posting more, it would actually charge you a certain amount of.
As you post more.
Yeah, because like okay, so the idea that they want is to like get people to get into it, but not necessarily have to like deposit any funds into the actual website if they don't want to. So essentially they give you like the first couple posts for free, just so that you could have the opportunity to earn some satoshis, and then after that it costs you the regular fee, which seems like it's about like 100 satoshis.
Okay.
We said this once, we said it 1,000 times. Satoshis are just the smaller increments of Bitcoin.
Right.
Yeah. So for the dollar, the US dollar, 100 pennies makes up $1. For Bitcoin, 100 million satoshis makes up 1 Bitcoin. And this platform, stacker.news, lets you post onto their platform for a small amount of for 100 satoshis. And then I don't know if it's specifically 100, but for like, let's say for 100 satoshis. And then if you want to reply to that, you would have to pay to reply to that. But 100
reply.
So like if you want to write a comment, or if you want to send them a tip for like, oh, I like that information, I'll send you 5 satoshis or 10 satoshis. Granted, anyone in the world could see this. So you could just make some content, some blog post, and get tipped or start dialogue and get paid for starting that dialogue.
Interesting.
As reference, right now, based off of this widget that I got, $1 is equivalent to 2,893 satoshis. So at 100 satoshis, that's like 3 cents. So 3 cents for a post, and then with the opportunity of like, if it gets traction, you could make some money off of that. It's very interesting. The thing that they're like promoting a lot is that the fact that you could actually use the like this currency satoshis versus what you could do in like Reddit, because Reddit doesn't let you use or transfer the things that people, there's no like actual monetary value.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of something like that?
No. Not like that. No. I mean, there's a dollar version, but it's just Substack. Yeah, you pay for individuals
Posts. Okay.
Not their posts, but you pay to subscribe to their individualized.
Okay. Yeah.
Blog or newsletter.
Yeah. What Elon wants to do with X is like similar to that.
He wants to make a dating app too.
Really?
He said that recently. Yeah.
Oh, that's never news to me. I'm not surprised though. He's trying to make a.
He wants to actually be used for everything.
Super app.
Yeah.
One of those super apps. At this I went to like the Bitcoin Socratic seminar.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any like cameras, no pictures, no audio recordings. But that's kind of where we went over this. We did like a like little test run with a Lightning Network emulator. Everyone had like a QR code that you scanned. It would generate a wallet address with 1 Bitcoin in there. And we're just testing it out, just opening up channels with a couple people, and then trying to send money to individuals around all over.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting to see how, even though you didn't have a channel connected with someone in particular, you could still send them money with the Lightning Network through like a transference of like channels. So it's like, the network would see that there's a connection between you and so and then so with that person. We had a small group, so it was just like one hop. But a lot of like the information was just like, like you get the money sent forward through your channel, and it was like really cool to see that.
You mean if the channel's already created, you don't have the channel with that direct person,
mm-hmm.
but if you have a channel with someone else who has a channel with them, it just kind of bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it was just fun, like exploring like how Bitcoin can be used as like a day-to-day payment system, with fees being ridiculously small. We did an actual thing on chain, transferring over a couple thousand satoshis to a handful of people, and in fees we spent like 4 satoshis just moving money around like crazy. And it seemed like a lot at first, but then when put into perspective on how much credit card processors charge for transference of fees, like it doesn't even come close.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of devil's advocating here.
For sure.
I think it's also not as close because it's also, you're not processing the same amount of just quantity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when it comes to transferring funds on the Bitcoin blockchain, it's based off of how much, like, fee size is based off of how much data is going into that block.
Yeah.
But that's like the main network. When it comes to the Lightning Network, it's still pretty new and still under development, so I'm not super like informed as like the people who are actually developing it. But because it is not creating transactions on the main block for every transaction, it kind of avoids that like data transfer fees.
Yeah, but it's also not 200 million people using it.
Correct. Yeah. So
so
in total, the amount of Bitcoins there are on the Lightning Network is about like 5,000 Bitcoin, a little bit more than 5,000.
That's not even a percent.
That's like, that's not even a percent. Like,
that's a fraction of what.
Yeah, of 21 million Bitcoin total.
Not even 21 million, just of how many daily transactions occur in a credit card processor.
Yeah, but there's only 5,000 some Bitcoin on the Lightning Network.
That's my only thing, is like, we're not at a scale at which they're hand in hand yet. That goes for Solana. That goes for anyone who's trying to just do transacting. They're not at the par
Yeah.
of like we haven't tested what 200,000 looks like.
Yeah,
on chain.
it hasn't been stress tested as much as like
Yeah, like we know what a processor can do just because of
it does
where
it.
we are. Yeah, it currently does
It's
it.
been doing it. Yeah.
We just don't know if that can do it as of yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no, it was cool. The whole like there was like a market there, where people were like accepting Bitcoin for
Of course.
for stuff. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say right now, I wouldn't spend no Bitcoin right now.
Mhm.
Zero.
Zero.
Spend none.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah. Hodl.
Not even hodl. It's just we're currently in a position where we know what's next.
Mm-hmm.
I'll transition here to what I
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Um.
So what is next?
So we currently, like, you saw how last week the Bitcoin price went back up after the news died out about that ETF within the first like couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
How it re-dipped, but then later on throughout the following week, prices re-shot up
Yeah.
somewhat. Like right now, how we're hovering at 35.
Mm-hmm.
All that happened because on this DTC website, which essentially is a website where the ticker symbols for future ETFs or future like just what's gonna read like, it's where it's populated. That's where it's saved.
It's like a database.
Essentially.
Like a database. Yeah.
Essentially, that's where you can look it up.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who found that the ticker symbol for iShare, which is the BlackRock Trust, the BlackRock's
Spot Bitcoin ETF. Mm-hmm.
is that they've found it, and that kind of caused the price to respike. Followed with the BlackRock one was there, the ARK Invest, all the ETFs essentially all had their ticker symbols there, and everyone assumed that it was brand new news.
Okay.
Like it was like the first time they see it because no one goes. To
no
the DTC
one
website.
goes. I see. Mm-hmm.
But it's not true. It wasn't the case.
That was there for since they started applying.
Since the application process essentially started.
I see. Someone saw it and they're like, "Oh, they just got on this website." Like
exactly
they don't see anyone with the news anywhere, so they're like, "This is brand new stuff."
Exactly. So much traffic was caused that the DTC website crashed.
Oh, really?
In the first couple of hours of it being published.
Wow.
Because just no one's.
Yeah, everyone's like going to double check and confirm.
Double check it. And
then they see that the website's crashing. So they're like, "Oh my god, everyone's just over here."
And then it was later confirmed by Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchunas. The link will be in the description, stating that this was already there and that essentially it's been here for a while, and that it just became news now because at first no one goes to the website, they just saw it and caused the rise in price because people were buying the new news.
Yeah, the news of the Bitcoin ETF becoming like available on that platform. Damn, it's crazy how misinformation.
It's not misinformation. It was just not relevant.
Well, there was misinformation because it was being like people were assuming
it's new.
Yeah,
no one has reported it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I don't think that's misinformation. Misinformation was what Cointelegraph did.
Yeah, that's just
Cointelegraph.
Yeah, Cointelegraph. That's yeah, okay.
Which later on the DTC website, it was later on removed, then came back up a couple of hours later. The ticker symbol, and currently they've all all the ETFs have been re-amended, like with new changes to their applications.
Yeah.
Just
to make sure that it's up to date.
Well, no, because of the SEC, since it looks like it's going to be approved more likely maybe before end of year. They're just trying to get all the the proper wording for investors to be like protected, saying that this is a full-on risky asset, that you don't take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But they're essentially just finalizing, amending everything every so often. With that, the BlackRock ETF is soon to be start the seeding process.
Seeding process?
Yeah, so essentially BlackRock, and if all the others go in the same route, means they have to start buying small portions of the actual asset to hold before launch.
Oh, before launch. Okay.
Meaning whoever buys that way, they don't have to rebuy.
Are they allowed to launch right as soon as
approval? Maybe.
Yeah, because my thing is like, okay, if they have to wait till approval for the seeding phase, then
No, they don't. Seeding phase starts now. Like essentially, they're becoming. They're about to start the seeding phase, meaning they have to start buying a little bit of the asset now. And with that, if that does happen, it just means they're really close to a final approval, essentially.
Okay. Yeah. So what I've been hearing is that the price is like shooting up a lot due to the fact that there's very low liquidity in the market.
Also true.
Like less than 2,000 coins are being traded on the daily, or at least are available upon like access in centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. So like any little like price movement that would make it go up a little bit will make it go up a lot because of the fact that like.
Also, it's a lot of institutions getting ready to start buying.
Yeah,
and are buying.
I didn't know about that seed phasing thing where they had to start slowly accumulating the asset. I mean, it would make sense that they would have to slowly do it.
And I will apologize. I said iShares, but it's IBTC is the listing.
But it's BlackRock's, right?
Yeah, like they changed from iShares Bitcoin Trust to IBTC listing. Like they're just changing it.
Okay, I see. Yeah. So, like another thing that I heard was that Canada has a Bitcoin spot ETF.
I don't know. They have a spot ETF.
Yeah. I don't see a name. Bitcoin Purpose Bitcoin ETF Holdings. I guess it's what it's called. And it's been around for a handful of years. And they had like about $2 trillion in funding. But they don't see but they like the levels have stayed the same in terms of like how much is going into Bitcoin. It shot up a lot in like 2022. But then it like just rebalanced out and it's been pretty level. So like the bears are saying is like, well, if we're supposed to be seeing institutional investors being more interested, then why aren't the Canadians or like getting in on the action before it's too late?
So they do have a spot Bitcoin ETF Canada. They've had it for like 2.5 years.
Yeah, it looks like early 2021 is when it opened up.
I think part of it is just they don't have a big enough market.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That like Canada's just financial markets are not nearly the size of America's.
Yeah.
But then again, like you would think if the market were to move rationally, but then that's not a technical analysis. That's fundamental. Where if other institutions are going to be getting into the market, then supply would go down and therefore price will go up. And we just don't see that, which is the part that's kind of interesting. The bears say that just because these ETFs are going to be opening up soon doesn't mean that new money is going to be flowing into the Bitcoin market.
But look, so this is what I'm reading. Launched on March 21st, 2021, 3iQ CoinShares Bitcoin ETF BTCQU is Canada's largest Bitcoin ETF with CAD 1 billion in AUM. Spot ETF.
1 billion in assets under management?
In Canadian dollars, yeah.
Okay.
This was from 2021 ETF markets.
Yeah, the assets under management for that Bitcoin spot ETF says it was like unchanged since like July. Pretty much trading
sideways.
Yeah, flat.
I don't think they have a big enough market.
That's what I think. Like literally when I saw the tweet, I was like, I'm pretty sure they're just not with it. In terms of like what tools we have available and like how many people are in there. But $2 trillion in like funds available. That's a lot. I don't know. I also saw that like Bitcoin just this month has done really good, closing off October. A chart on Substack, pretty much showing the yield, the return for each month, and we're at for October 2023 sitting at around 27.95%.
Yeah, it's ending 3% above its happening your regular price.
Yeah. So, and it's the fourth. Is it 1, 2, 3, fourth? Yeah, the fourth time that there's September and October ending in green.
Which means we should have November should be. It's typically a really good month for Bitcoin as well.
Yeah. So there was a caveat to that. The fact that November being typically a green month was because in 2013, November, Bitcoin had an increase of 470%, which you just don't see anywhere else.
What, Bitcoin?
Yeah.
400%?
Yeah.
In November?
In November.
When?
2013.
Oh.
That there it had like a positive streak since July.
That was a bull run though.
Yeah, pretty much. And one of the early bull runs at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see another green positive November.
Mm-hmm. Also, yeah, I'm looking at this chart. It's Purpose Bitcoin CAD ETF non-currency hedge. It's BTCCB. Its total assets under management is $943 million.
940 million is that the Canadian one?
Yeah. I just think it's too small.
Yeah.
I just don't think their market's large.
Yeah, that's not a big market. I mean, in general, the amount of people willing to invest into Bitcoin is small.
I think the U.S. is going to have a bigger effect just because I think there's more money there.
There's a lot of money here, and then there's a lot of people, typically like more younger, more.
All about younger, but I just think we have more money to inject in there.
To be willing to throw into the rink.
Yeah.
True that. It'll be interesting to see how it goes down.
What were you saying though?
Yeah, I said it'll be interesting to see.
No, before that, you were saying something about Bitcoin's 400%.
Oh yeah, the November. There's an outlier in the November returns.
2013 one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bull run. I'm not gonna say we should see that. But
I'm interested. Well, to put it in other words, like the smallest November return, when it was a positive month, not when it was a negative month, was 6.27%. And whenever there is a positive September and a positive October, there has been a consistent positive November.
Okay.
So like every time that we have had positive returns in September and October, November is green also. Yeah. With the smallest one being 6.27%. I'm not saying that it's going to be at least 6.27% this time. And I'm not saying that it will be, but I think I'm going to take a bet.
Have we given price predictions or just fun with what's the end of the year price?
Kinda. We did at the beginning of last episode say Bitcoin 40,000 by November.
We said by November?
That's what you said.
That's right.
You said end of the year, and then you're like, nah, November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We were like, oh, Bitcoin by 40 at the end of the year, and you're like, you know what? No, November.
I think I'm saying now. Bitcoin ends the year above 40,000.
Above 40,000?
Maybe close 50s, if not more.
Yeah. So it definitely has potential to reach 40. That much for sure.
I mean above 40.
Above 40. Yeah. It has potential.
I'm gonna say above 40.
It has potential.
You don't want to give a price because you're a pussy. I don't want to be wrong.
He's like, I don't want to be wrong. Look, William, I don't care about where the price goes. I just want it.
All right, just give me a price. And where do you think it's going to end of the year? No, December 31st.
December 31st? December 31st, 47,222.
Damn.
I don't know why, but
51,822.
Okay.
With 37 cents.
We'll come back. Timestamping.
Those are going to be our prices.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
we're probably wrong.
Yeah, yeah, we're likely.
We're likely wrong.
This is not financial advice.
We're
This is
just giving numbers.
this is us gambling with nothing.
Yeah.
No, I recently found out how to add chapters. So if you see this on this video, this will be the section where you find out how to add chapters to YouTube videos.
Are you gonna tell people how to add chapters on YouTube videos?
Yeah, because I found it quite interesting.
Okay.
Not at all how I thought it was. I thought you had to go.
This
to
is a
like
complete and utter tangent on how to add chapters on a YouTube video. God damn you.
Wait a minute. It takes 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds.
Okay.
In the description, you start out with putting the timestamp 0.00, right? And then you type a title, like a little description for that. And then you just go into the next timestamp that you want to put in, like say 325.
We have to listen to it to know what's next.
That is the only caveat, that you do need to know what's going on at which specific time.
I thought YouTube did that automatically.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought at first. But no, at least for like when I was in there, I couldn't, and I searched it up, and the only way.
My stick. I'm sorry.
The only way, he couldn't see it.
I couldn't see. I can't see right now. I can't see very well. It's perfect time.
I mean, who the heck wears sunglasses indoors?
You right?
Yeah. Is that not a good joke? Okay.
You wanted me to laugh? There's only 2 of us here.
Oh man. Okay, William. I'm not funny. I get it.
You're funny looking.
Thank you.
Oh, you see, you're not gonna laugh. You see what I'm saying?
You do got jokes. What's up?
Huh?
William, how are you gonna say I'm funny looking? You can't see me right now. Blind ass.
You're making fun of a blind person now?
Make fun of you.
You're making fun of a blind person.
Saying I'm ugly. You haven't touched my face. Get this guy. Get away from me. Get away from me. Okay, William. What do you got for us? Read your screen.
I don't need to read it for this one.
Okay.
What?
Oh, what's up?
I'm sorry. I got uncomfortable. I'm holding the stick now. I got uncomfortable about that. Let's see how I'm gonna put my feet. So Jamie Dimon is set.
Who?
The CEO of JP Morgan.
Okay. Okay, I have no idea.
You didn't know?
Jamie Dimon.
Jamie Dimon, yeah, CEO of JP Morgan, the biggest bank in all of America, all over the world almost.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Big bank. Yeah.
Big bank. So he is currently gonna sell 1 million shares for the first time ever since he became CEO in 2005, between 2005 and 2006.
Of his own shares?
His family's shares.
His family shares.
He'll
1 million?
1 million shares. Worth about $141 million.
Wow.
He said it's for tax planning and diversification purposes. Whatever that means.
Diversification purposes. Whatever that means.
He's buying Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That man's buying Bitcoin.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
He's from what the article says, he's gonna start doing this starting 2024.
Okay. Tax planning.
And diversification.
And diversification.
Jamie Dimon is buying Bitcoin.
I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Unallegedly. You're alleging.
We are alleged. We're in this together.
We're in this together. We're alleging this guy's buying Bitcoin.
I mean, I don't believe so.
It sounds like some solid tax planning.
But that's happening, and that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. That is a lot of money.
Also, it's the first time he's selling shares.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, what he's done, he's always bought more shares. Like every couple years, he would buy like $30 to $40 million worth of shares.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, so he just buys.
He's been buying since 2006, just shares. I think when he first got into the CEO spot, he bought a couple $1 million worth of shares to show that he has belief in the company, in the bank itself.
So Bitcoin's currently at $34,642 at $140 million. That is about, oh my god.
He's obviously not buying all of that.
This is roughly 4,041 Bitcoin.
That's nothing. Talk to Michael Saylor.
Yeah, but like
He's obviously not buying that much Bitcoin, guys. Just so you know.
That's a lot of Bitcoin.
He's not buying that. He's not going to buy that much Bitcoin.
It's a lot of Bitcoin.
But he is set to sell those shares and buy, which is interesting, just because he hasn't done it and it's a lot of money. And not sure, it's all interesting what's he going to do next with that much.
So let's say 3% of that. 3% of that money goes into Bitcoin, right?
How much money is that?
It's 122 Bitcoin. 4.2 million.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's also a lot of Bitcoin. That's also a ridiculously large amount of Bitcoin.
Well, that's at current prices, not assuming prices continue to rise. But he's set to buy that, which is interesting. It's a good amount of money. I'm curious to see what he does with it.
Yeah, of course. It would be fun to see what he does with it. I think he's just gonna hodl it.
Cash?
Yeah, just put it away.
He's not gonna be hodling cash.
Not hodling cash. No. Oh, you meant what he's gonna do with the money?
Oh yeah. Apart from tax planning.
Apart from tax planning. This guy. That is interesting stuff. But it caught me by surprise that his last name was Diamond.
It's not Diamond. It's Dimon.
Oh. Okay, Diamond. I know. I see.
Dimon.
Diamond. Okay, I misheard.
Not diamond.
I was like, damn. I was like, no wonder they probably invented the diamond. That's a joke. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, there's like some news that was leaked-ish with for Andreessen Horowitz.
Oh, insider trading?
A16. No insider trading. Oh. No insider trading. More so about what their goal is, like one of their like objectives and what they're trying to do. So A16Z has a handful of funds already for like crypto, biotech, a whole bunch of different things. Supposedly they are looking for a new fund, so they're like in the early stages of getting ready for a new fund.
Open up another one. Or no, open up another.
Yeah, and this one's slightly bigger at $3.4 billion.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. This is coming at a time where so they're venture capitalists, and venture capitalism is like
they invest in startups, early investing
early
stages,
seed phase,
yeah.
But like what I was gonna say was that venture capitalism right now is like on a downturn.
Yeah, money's tight.
Money's
expensive to borrow.
Exactly, money's super tight, so a lot of venture capitalists aren't really investing in a lot of companies. Specifically in this last quarter, because we're ending October. We ended
Q3. We're going into Q4 now.
Yeah. Well, we're in Q4. We're in Q4.
We ended Q3. We're going to.
Yeah. So Q3 in America, there was $31.7 billion for venture capitalism being invested. That is down from the previous quarter in Q2, which is at 37. So a difference of like close to $6 billion, $5 billion.
What FTX lost?
Huh?
What FTX?
What FTX lost? And Q3 of last year, it was way higher at $46.4 billion. So like, what is that? $15 billion difference
from Q2, Q3.
From Q3
to Q3?
2022. Yeah, from Q3 2022 to Q3 2023. And I don't remember how much their last seed funding was, but I don't remember it being as high as 3.4 billion. It was somewhere like in the 2, if I recall correctly. Let me see if I have this.
They should be up there though.
Yeah.
They probably got a good amount of money.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot of investment into like AI.
Oh, for sure.
And I believe I saw somewhere, I didn't write down his name or anything, but like someone that they brought into like their firm was big into like manufacturing hardware for like processors, and then also got into like some type of artificial intelligence business after that. he like got acquired or he transferred something, and now he's working at A16Z. And they plan on like gathering like the initial funding from their their partners.
Mm-hmm.
They're like I want to say like limited liability partner. Like there's the partners that they have like associated with A16Z.
Yeah.
They're not forcing, because like some companies do force you to invest into whatever fund they're opening up. Apparently they're not forcing them to invest into it, but they are like giving them the
option.
The initial option and letting them get in there. They expect to have the funding done by the end of the year of 2020. By the end of the year, and have the fund opening up at the first half of 2024.
Okay, a lot of money there.
Yeah. Compared to what's going on like in the world of venture capitalism, it's a good chunk. It's a very good chunk. Oh, and I was like the amount of venture capitalism in the world, and America makes up like at least 30%, 40%.
Oh, for sure.
So like really big numbers come from America, and I think the other one was like England or something.
Not China?
No, it actually wasn't China. Let me see if I can find that.
I assume China would make a good one. Interesting.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I think I got it. Yeah. Global venture deals come in at $73 billion Q3. Well, like in America is 31. So, what is that?
40%.
Yeah.
Like 43%.
Yeah, 42%. So yeah, 42% of venture capitalism coming from America. Globally, last year, so America's was, what is it, 46.7 Q3 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Venture capitalism Q3 2022 at the global market was 105 billion, 105.9. So if I do the calculations again, 46.4 divided by 105.9, 43%. 43% of like venture capitalism pretty much comes from.
That's a good chunk of change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, America is willing to invest in startups.
In risky businesses.
We're just a bunch of risky people over here.
Bunch of degenerates.
Yeah, I mean, like the people who did the Boston Tea Party.
Bunch of degenerates. Did you know that Bank of America has $131 billion of unrealized losses?
Of unrealized losses? 131 billion?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. That's...
So you know the same reason why Silicon Valley Bank got shut down is because they had
unrealized losses.
They had unrealized losses, which caused depositors to withdraw funds that they then had to sell some of those losses to cover.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Bank of America is right there.
So you're telling me to get my money out of Bank of America?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
They're going to hold it to maturity.
I'm not saying I have money in Bank of America.
They're going to hold it to maturity. And then
okay, so they're just going to wait.
Yeah, they're just going to hold
What if people start withdrawing funds?
They probably have enough cash.
Okay.
They probably have enough.
They got it. They probably have it.
They probably have enough money before they have to go ahead and have to sell that at a loss.
And FDIC insurance has to kick in.
FDIC will definitely kick in this one.
Yeah, for sure.
This is one of those systemic banks that
if they can't keep this one open, then there's a big problem.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Money's not real anymore.
Definite collapse of the monetary system after that.
Nah, they'll just get bought out by another bank.
They just get bought out by
yeah, but this one
by Mr. Dimon.
Huh?
They'll get bought out by Mr. Dimon.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're good.
No, they'll probably get like split off. I don't think they'll let too much power get conglomerated like that.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, Chase has $40 billion in unrealized losses.
40 billion?
Yeah,
that's a lot of money also.
Yeah, but Chase is the biggest bank.
Yeah, Chase is huge. I mean, Bank of America is huge too. They're both massive financial like, what is it, mongrels? I don't know. They're just big. What is their total like
so the
market
US cap? So this is from a returned article. The bank has one of the lower overall yields on the securities book, and the securities book is there to stay for a while, said Eric Compton, a analyst at Morningstar. U.S. banks could be grappling with at least 650 billion of unrealized losses in their security portfolios, according to an estimate from Moody's, after prospects of interest rates staying higher for longer led to a bond market rout in the third quarter.
Bond market rout in the third quarter. Root.
Bond market rout in the third quarter. Yeah.
Yeah. So quick search says J.P. Morgan says it market cap of $404 billion. I think they also have like subdivisions that aren't necessarily fall under JPM.
I don't.
Like when I search up, I remember searching up like Bank of America, and there was like 3 different Bank of Americas stocks. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually higher than 404 billion, because like 40 billion, what is it, like 10%? Yeah, close to 10%. Yeah, taking 10% loss in your company is that's not easy. That's definitely not easy.
So JP Morgan as of 2023 has AUM, assets under management, of $4 trillion.
Oh, okay. AUM. Yeah, that's a lot.
So that 40 billion is actually like 0.04%.
I don't even know. So if I do 40 divided by what? Is that 400? No, 4,000. Yeah. Well, like I'm trying to remove some zeros because that's a lot. 40 million. Oh, it's 40 billion.
Yeah.
Divided by
40 trillion. I mean 4 trillion.
1,000 million billion trillion. Yeah, 1%.
1%?
Mm-hmm.
I said 0.04%. I'm off. My fault.
1%. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 1% is much more manageable than 10%. It's a big difference. It's a huge difference, actually. Okay, so I wouldn't necessarily be afraid of Chase going out of business right now, unless they keep on doing that the fuckery shit where they're not letting people invest into crypto. Then
get out.
Then yeah, pull your money because of that, not because of they're insolvent. They're not gonna. It's not that they're not gonna be insolvent. They're just not gonna let you solve.
Okay.
Yeah, I made them laugh. I'm highlighting that one. I'm highlighting this one. What is the timestamp? William laughs at Alex's joke.
All right. Anything else you want to add? Or what's our time?
$50. $50.
$50? Okay.
50 minute on the minute.
Anything else you want to add?
I found a very interesting Instagram reel the other day on how to make a sonar device that is used for crowd control with things that you buy off of Walmart. It seems really cool. I think I want to make one.
Like
okay, so it's a device about this big with a bunch of like amps for cars. So like, you know, like the little small amps you see like on the side doors. The guy pretty much just attaches
speakers.
Yeah, like speakers. 17 speakers. And then starts attaching a handful of other things. I don't know because I'm not an engineer. And he plays it. And so like he like sets it up so like, and whenever you stand in the zone of like the sound, it's this super annoying sound. It's like kind of like static, but like
they have those on ships to deter pirates.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Bigger, like they're military grade.
Yeah, those are military grade. But like the fact that you can make this off of stuff in like from Amazon and just like have a handful for like home defense, that'd be pretty cool.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, just like set it up by your business and be like, you know what? We don't want no riots here. I think we'll start making them. It just seem cool. I'm gonna test one out just to see.
Am I a test subject?
Oh, you know it.
I am the.
You weren't before, but now that you suggest it.
Oh, great! I put myself into this mess. On a different note, completely off track.
Mine was off track. Yours is probably on track, unless yours is actually off track.
It's not still off track. PBD had a Ron DeSantis on.
Oh yeah.
The other day for an hour.
I got the note for that live
They
thing. How'd that go? I didn't.
I tuned in. Main thing was they talked about like, do you think you would have won if Trump never endorsed you back in 2020? I believe.
Mm-hmm, something like that.
Like when he first ran for governor, do you think he would have won? He said yes. Patrick was like, no, I don't think he would have won. I also don't think he would have won without.
Yeah,
Trump's
he wasn't winning. He was actually behind on those polls until Trump's endorsement.
Pretty much. And then he's like, yeah, but I destroyed this time.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Which
he did.
he did, yeah. I'm not surprised. A lot of people are very satisfied with how
he ran.
Florida during pandemic.
And the other question was, what do you think about the Israel and
Hamas
and Gaza Hamas situation?
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of like, his answer for that was kind of bland, but Pat's follow-up question was, what about the fear of terrorists being now within America because of that situation?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I think the problem with America was that we left the borders open for so long, and now those people just walked in.
Yeah, we have I think it was 8 million
people who've walked in, and he said, I forgot the number exactly, but he said there's a good amount of people who are the most wanted list that have come in. Yeah,
a fair amount of those people are violent criminals.
Yeah, he also said not all of them are, not everyone is, but he did say America is a privilege to be in, whether it's illegal or illegal. It should be difficult to come in.
Yeah, I see.
Apart from that, it wasn't
anything crazy.
No,
it's because the thing is they probably had to send him a script and be like, oh, these are the questions we're gonna ask.
I doubt it.
You doubt it? You think you think
Patrick gave him a script?
You think DeSantis went on without one?
You think Patrick gave him a script?
Yeah, bro.
I don't think he caved.
I think.
Nah, I don't think he would cave. If he would cave, I would lose so much respect for him. I doubt it.
I think Patrick gave him some stuff. Like, oh, well, we're gonna talk about this and this, but no specific questions. No, you don't think so?
I don't know. I'd rather believe that's not true.
Okay.
All right, if I'm wrong.
I just find it difficult to believe that that DeSantis would go on without having some type of preparation.
I think he did because Patrick immediately at one point just shit on his entire team.
Oh, really?
Just went like, your team's garbage for the campaign.
Damn.
He goes, they suck at this.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Probably not a script about what questions he was gonna get asked, but some certain topics. No. Once he's there, you could go off script, no problem.
I don't think so.
Yeah, of course you can.
No, I don't think he gave script.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that because you can't just get up in the middle of an interview knowing it's gonna be an hour. Everyone's he said it right. That he was gonna be an hour
and live.
And yeah. Oh, and he did it live. Oh, that's true. It was live. I got the notification.
For the most part, does live podcast.
Yeah, so the fact that I don't know. Once you get them there, you can start asking questions. It'll be kind of messed up to not ask questions that but you're just assuming that he didn't even send a.
Oh yeah, you're assuming he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then.
I don't know. That's interesting. Did you see how many people were watching it? Did you watch it live?
I did watch it live. First 15 to 20 minutes, there was about 25,000 people on. By the time we got to the 30 to 40 minute mark, about 7. Once it went after that, about 5 to 6,000. Then last 20 minutes for sure, 3.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes
Patrick
sense.
tried to give him Ferragamos as a gift because he made fun of his shoes because there's a TikTok going around that he's wearing heels in his shoes to make him a little taller. And so I tried to give him some Ferragamos, and he's like, I can't accept that.
Oh, he couldn't accept it?
Yeah, he didn't accept it.
Oh.
One of the questions Patrick did ask, I just remembered, was, what do you care about? The cause, the party, or the legacy?
Mm-hmm.
Or just being, and he goes, the cause.
Mm-hmm. Like what's he like? Why he's going to
more
running for
so
president?
America first, like not America, but like I don't want. I want the greater good for the like. I'm focused on the country. Whatever is best for the country is what I'm looking for. Is what I got from that.
I see. Yeah, I mean, like anyone who says the party, to me, I don't think would win. No matter if you're.
I don't agree with that statement.
Why you think people would win? If
I
they
think
just
we
said
voted them in. I think they're currently in.
Oh,
Everyone who's for the party is currently
it's currently in. They're just for the party.
pretty confident on that.
Okay,
In my opinion.
that's actually valid. It's not.
If it wasn't, the current one wouldn't be there. It would be someone else.
It would be someone
Not
else.
even saying Trump. I'm just saying it would be someone else of that party.
Well, you're saying yeah, the current one. You're talking about Biden, no?
I'm saying Biden would not be the president. I'm not saying Trump wouldn't necessarily be. I'm saying they would have picked a different Democrat to run against Trump
Because
that would have won. Who is not for the party, who is actually for the cause.
I heard also that Mike Pence dropped out.
He did drop out. He didn't make enough money, I think.
Oh, okay. So he didn't drop out.
I think
he didn't make he didn't make the cut.
I just think he kind of figured he wasn't going to make the money.
Okay, so he just dropped out. Okay,
out.
so
I just read the headline. I'm gonna be 100%.
I was just told that Mike Pence isn't in there anymore either.
Vivek is still there.
Vivek is still there.
That's my guy.
Some people are saying that Vivek is like an informant type, like trained to be there. Like,
Screw them. Of course they're gonna say that. They have to say something.
They're saying that his response is a lot like Obama's, and it's like too perfectly scripted. And
I'm sorry. Someone went to school and ran multi-billion-dollar business and did shit.
I'm just.
I'm shitting on those people.
I'm just really.
Everyone who goes to me, Vivek doesn't have me sold. I'm like, great. What other option do you have sold?
Yeah, who sold you? You tell me who sold you. Yeah, that's fair. That's a very fair.
And they also came out saying that I forgot from which from which one of Trump's indictments, but they're saying that Trump can't run for president because of the amount of indictments he has, and that some of them are being proven. Whether it's true or not, I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well,
they said under the Constitution he can't run.
Yeah, I don't know that's true or not.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I was actually wondering.
Next guy should be someone who knows about politics.
Someone who's very well informed in politics. I agree. We'll find someone. I'll do some soul searching.
Soul searching?
No, I got into character for random.
I got you.
Yeah, I won't do soul searching. I'll actually do some actual networking. Try to find some poli-sci majors out there or something. I'm sure there's a handful of them.
I'm sure there's plenty of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's happened.
Fair. Got anything else? I got nothing. In terms of like pressing topics.
I'm thinking.
Hot off the press. Dolphins won. No, Dolphins.
What?
Why did I say that?
I don't know. He talks sport when he doesn't know sports.
Why did I say that? I think. Hold on.
And they did win.
They did win?
Pretty sure they did win.
Okay, hold on. No, because I remember seeing the score, but then I said that and I was like, wait, did I just pull that out of nowhere? Because I wasn't 100% certain. Give me a second, because I'm kind of mad at myself for doing that right now.
That was a long ass search, bro. You couldn't put Dolphins win?
No, I put Dolphins score this Sunday.
I think you overcomplicated.
Yeah, William, I got flustered. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. No, they lost. 17-31 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Dolphins lost. See, that's why.
We play this weekend against the Chiefs in Germany.
In Germany?
Yeah. Trying to get a broader reach for football.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is very interesting. I wasn't expecting Germany. I wasn't expecting anything outside of the United States.
Yeah, we played a couple of games outside the U.S.
Oh, really? Okay, so they're really trying to just get people interested.
Yeah.
Cool. I forget these sports leagues are all businesses.
Yeah. Oh, on that news, because we're already talking sports and we're already ranting.
Yeah.
Fuck it. F1. Disney made a bid to host F1 on Apple TV, they offered them $2 billion a year.
$2 billion a year for F1?
For F1.
Wow. On Disney?
On Apple TV, yeah.
Okay. But doesn't Disney have their own platform? Oh, because Disney owns F1. Is that what you're saying?
What?
William, I don't know shit about sports. What are you doing? You know this.
So
you know
right
this.
Now, F1 is streamed regularly on like ESPN and other
Uh-huh.
sites.
Okay.
But that's who they're partnered with.
Mm-hmm.
Same with sports. You pay for the right to where you're gonna where it's gonna be streamed or broadcast. Better said.
Mm-hmm.
Disney is offering F1 $2 billion to broadcast it from Apple TV.
Okay.
From their
like Apple
streaming
TV
platform.
Okay, I see. I follow now. Okay, I follow. Now yo comprendo.
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
Okay.
And
that's a big chunk.
I don't know if it is or isn't. It's
Two-
F1. It's a big sport.
Is it? How much do they?
Each team has to spend, I think, $200 million to every season.
Yeah.
There's 10 teams, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 10 teams, 22 drivers.
Okay. That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot of people. A lot of teams. Yeah, so Formula One has a $2.5 billion in revenue, according to Investopedia. July 2023. 2022, Formula One brought in a total of $2.57 billion, driven by record attendance and expanded global viewership, according to an earnings report from F1's owner, Liberty Media. Formula One team generally make up money through F1 prize money, sponsorships, and car manufacturers.
Yep.
Yeah. How Formula One makes money.
Sponsorships, everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything I just said.
It's big industry.
Yeah.
I was saying that they're probably gonna get the $2 billion, and they could still probably get sponsors from like how they have now on their car, on the track, on everything.
I see.
So that they'll probably make more. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Well, Formula One will definitely make more because they're getting the sponsorship from that's money going to Disney. I mean, money from Disney going to Formula One.
Yes.
Then Disney's gonna make a partnership with Apple. My bad. Like I'm assuming.
We're talking about Disney.
You said Disney.
I said Apple. You keep on saying Disney.
Why would I bring Disney up into this?
Because you brought up Disney every time.
This guy's gaslighting me now.
You're
gaslighting me, William.
Okay, let's do
You're
this.
gaslighting me. You said Disney made an offer.
Let's pause here and let's listen to the tape. Let's listen.
William.
Can you listen?
No.
You want to go back and listen?
I cannot do that. I will tell you. We get the video.
I'm gonna say it again. Apple is offering F1 $2 billion
Okay.
to broadcast
there
on Apple TV.
Okay.
I'm 1,000% sure I said that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll accept it. But I'm very positive on this.
I'm gonna start taking notes of every time this happens because this is the second time it happened.
But moving forward, on that news, also Skims is going to now be the official underwear sponsor of the NBA.
Okay.
That's Kim Kardashian's brand.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Skims. They're gonna be the official underwear.
Yeah, like underwear, undershirt,
Okay, yeah, just underwear. Socks.
No socks. They're with Stance right now.
Okay. Would you not consider socks underwear?
I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying they're not.
Okay,
with
they're
them.
not. Okay, for sure.
Underwear and undershirts.
Yeah, undershirts, under stuff.
Yeah.
Garments.
Yes. Now that's all the news I have.
Okay. I actually found something new. Apparently.
Please like and subscribe. Follow us on Sometimes Crypto on Instagram and YouTube. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think. There's a few tangents here. It's also Halloween, so we're like,
It's a good time. It's also the anniversary of Bitcoin Whitepaper announced.
We're just free flowing on this one.
Yeah.
Continue.
The UK government is going to apply crypto regulation, and they are in with the groove. They want crypto to flock to UK.
Okay, so what are they gonna give us?
what are they gonna give us? Fiat backed stablecoins.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, fiat backed stablecoins.
Yeah.
Not a CBDC.
It sounds a little bit like a CBDC.
That's what I said. I said nope.
Yeah, they want the UK to be a crypto asset hub. They had like some like plans from like 2 years ago set out to like start like progressing towards that.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be like helping crypto companies open up over there. They're not going to be regulating DeFi. They're going to keep all DeFi available up until later. Like later is when they're going to make the decision. They said that they said, look, the government sends. Oh, where is it? The government especially stated that it does not plan to ban decentralized finance, acknowledging it is too early to regulate this aspect of the crypto industry. That's huge.
Okay.
Yeah. There is obviously criticism associated with this.
Yeah, all the losers.
Yeah, all the people who aren't with the groove.
All the people who are not with the groove. Losers.
Yeah.
I'll hit you with my stick.
But yeah, they just announced that they are looking to make a lot of progress next year.
America was good.
America's slacking. It's
Why
like
y'all slacking on us?
It's just taking too long for us. Gary Gensler.
Yo, Gary.
The thing is, he was put there like mostly because of Elizabeth Warren in his position.
Yeah. I want you to know Gary's the one who said it was Bitcoin's birthday today too. He tweeted that.
Oh, he tweeted that?
Yes.
Shut up.
I swear to God. Let me put my stick down and look for the tweet.
This guy. Yeah.
Let me look for the tweet.
So yeah, Gary. Well, everyone knows Elizabeth Warren. If you don't know, well, now you know.
She's a crypto hater too.
Elizabeth Warren is making an army against crypto. The Bitcoiners might approve of that, if I'm being honest. The Bitcoin maxies. But Bitcoin still lies within her line of sight, so there's only so much like conflict of interest.
Ready for me to read you the tweet?
Yeah, I'm ready for the tweet.
This was 7 hours ago. Gary Gensler. If Satoshi Nakamoto went as Satoshi Nakamoto for Halloween, would we be able to tell? Happy 15th anniversary to Satoshi's famous white paper that started crypto. Any crypto companies that are tricking investors should start treating them to compliance with the securities laws.
That's actually very interesting.
That was his tweet.
That's a legendary tweet. That guy needs. I think that's foreshadowing.
He's getting with the groove.
He's getting with the groove.
He's gonna approve that ETF.
He's getting with the groove. I mean, it's either get in the groove or like
get ran over.
End up in jail. Because the U.S. government said like if you don't make some decisions, like we will go after you for not doing your job. That's actually a very interesting tweet. I didn't know that happened. Thank you for enlightening me, William.
Now keep you with the groove.
Yeah. Cool.
Now you're done?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Like and subscribe. We'll be back next week with another episode. Of Sometimes Crypto.
Your favorite crypto podcast.
Hey, yo.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, happy Halloween.